Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that the bloody shooting between Ian and Nick will bring drama. Ian may have to face a medical crisis before Nick's wrath. Ian Ward, a man who always believed he was invincible, is standing on the threshold of a harsh truth. What happened at the farm is not just ordinary chaos but a sudden storm that can sweep away all of Ian's ambitious plans, putting him at risk of serious casualties. Ian used to be an excellent strategist, who was able to manipulate everything and turn danger into opportunity. But now, luck seems to be no longer on his side. In the quiet night at the farm, a dark event is about to happen. The gunshot sounds like a cold and haunting ending. But who pulled the trigger? This is the question that makes everyone nervous. Questions surround the farm. No one knows for sure who was behind this tragic shooting. It could be a friend who betrayed Ian, or a longtime enemy who has been secretly seeking revenge. The only thing that is clear is that Ian Ward is no longer in control. As everyone gathers around Wise, the atmosphere is as tense as a string about to snap. It seems like they are preparing to say goodbye or take a final commemorative photo. But are these really Ian's last moments? Or is it just a warning bell for him to change his life before it's too late? The arrival of the savior. Amidst the chaos, Raquel Bell appears as a paramedic. With her skilled hands and steely spirit, she may be the only ray of hope to help Ian escape his dangerous situation. But her appearance does more than just save people. Raquel may hold the key to a larger conspiracy behind this incident. Is she on Ian's side, or is she a mysterious figure with her own agenda? These thrilling moments will surely keep the audience holding their breath. Consequences and chances to change fate. Ian Ward, with all his pride and power, may now face the price he has to pay for his wrong choices. But at a time when it seems like there is no way out, Ian may find a chance to redeem himself and start over. The question is Ian ready to face the ghosts of the past, the cruel truth that he has always tried to avoid? Or will he fall back into the vortex of the dark plots he once created? Ian Ward, a colorful villain in the world of the young and the restless, may be facing the biggest challenge of his life. With a career full of conspiracies and dark plans, Ian has always been at the center of all the chaos. But now, it seems he himself has become a victim in the game he created. What is happening at the farm has created a storm of tension. Although everything is still unclear, with a formidable villain like Ian, the audience can completely expect an epic farewell, if not a tragic one. Chaos at the farm, who is behind it? Ian Ward did not expect that his plan would encounter such a big problem. In the tense scenes, Ian seems to be at the center of the chaos. Those who once trusted him may now be enemies, and the farm that he considered a safe haven has turned into a battlefield. Notably absent is Colleen Zenk Jordan, a close associate of Ian. Is this a sign that she is involved in the plot against Ian? Or is she even a victim in this dangerous game? Her absence raises more questions than answers. With each episode, The Young and the Restless always makes the audience wait for every moment, every unexpected development. Ian Ward's story this time is not only a turning point in his life but also a reminder of the fragility of power and ambition. When the ambulance siren sounds in the night, the audience not only anxiously waits for Ian's survival but also curious about what secrets will be revealed next. Will the invincible Ian Ward really fall, or will he rise stronger than ever? The chaos at the farm has put Ian in an unprecedented dangerous situation. In unexpected moments, a medical crisis occurs, pushing Ian into a fragile life or death situation. This is not the kind of danger that Ian, with all his confidence and calculation, thought he would face. This makes the audience unable to help but ask, who is behind this crisis? Is this the result of a revenge plot from an old enemy, or simply the consequence of Ian's wrong decisions in the past? The outlook for Ian's future is not rosy. While we see the people around Wise operating in a tense atmosphere, Colleen's suspicious absence makes things even stranger. Is she involved? Perhaps Colleen betrayed Ian, or perhaps she was drawn into the dangerous vortex by his own schemes. Another question is whether Ian will fall victim to the very people he once trusted. The person who pulled the trigger or caused this serious medical condition could be someone he never suspected. Or perhaps, it's a former ally with a secret reason for betraying him. Viewers, between suspense and expectation. For fans of The Young and the Restless, Ian Ward has always been a character they love and hate. But in the current chaos, he has become the center of all speculation. Viewers not only want to know who is behind it all, but also wait to see how Ian will face the consequences. Will he fight to defend his position, or accept defeat in a painful way? Ian's story is a powerful reminder that even the strongest and most invincible can be defeated. But given Ian's character, is this really the end? Or is this just the beginning of a more epic revenge in the future? Untold stories. The Young and the Restless never disappoints with its unexpected twists. Ian's medical crisis may be part of a larger plan that we don't yet know about. Colleen's absence may be the key to unlocking the entire story. But all of this may only be revealed in the upcoming episodes. Get ready for dramatic developments, secrets revealed, and an emotional goodbye, whether temporary or permanent, for Ian Ward, one of the Young and the Restless' most memorable villains. The article has been built on the details you provided, and added creative elements to make the story more vivid and attractive. If you need more details or edits to any part, please let me know. Ian Ward, the arch-villain of the Young and the Restless, is now at a fateful crossroads. Ian's dark plans, stubbornness, and greed for power have put him at the center of an inevitable conflict. But this time, things are not just conspiracies but have escalated into a bloody confrontation, putting Ian at risk of facing a serious medical crisis. Dramatic confrontation, when everything becomes life and death. Nick Newman, who has always tried to protect his family and those he loves, decides to confront Ian directly. When the situation escalates to a climax, Nick opens fire in an attempt to force Ian to surrender. Under pressure, Nick demands that Ian surrender and hand over Sharon and Tessa, the two people who are being held captive by him. However, Ian is not one to give up easily. With his stubborn nature and blind belief in his ability to control everything, Ian refuses to admit his guilt. Not only does he firmly deny all accusations, but he also tries to maintain his power, despite the dangerous situation. Chance's intervention and rescue plan. Realizing that the situation may get out of control, Nick decides to ask for help from Chance Chancellor, an experienced law enforcement officer and trusted friend. With his acumen and skills, Chance quickly comes up with a plan to rescue Sharon and Tessa from Ian's hands. Chance understands that it takes not only strength but also wisdom to deal with Ian, a scheming man who is willing to do anything to protect himself. With the help of law enforcement, Chance prepares to conduct a swift raid, ensuring the safety of Sharon and Tessa without giving Ian a chance to fight back. As the conflict progresses, Ian's health becomes increasingly critical. A sudden medical crisis strikes, forcing everyone to stop and face the harsh reality: Ian is no longer in control of everything as before. Although his arrogance remains, his body begins to betray him. The question is, can Ian survive this crisis? His survival now depends not only on his health but also on how he deals with the consequences of his past actions. Ian must face an inevitable truth: power and complacency cannot protect him from the consequences of his wrong choices. Emotions and climax. The conflict between Nick and Ian is not just a physical battle, but also a battle of wills and determination. In tense moments, Sharon and Tessa face their fears and fragile hopes. They put their faith in Nick and Chance, but can their heroes save them in time? Will the final moments of the conflict signal a painful end or a new beginning for the characters? Ian Ward, once fearless, may now be forced to change or face total destruction. Meanwhile, Nick and Chance must face the consequences of their actions, whether they win or lose. The confrontation at the farm is not only a story of personal conflict but also a profound lesson about trust, perseverance, and the consequences of life choices. With all that has happened, viewers can look forward to the next episodes in this dramatic and emotional journey.